old chap. Let's go back to the good old days of having massive imperialistic wars over a bit of tea. Although things really aren't that different from how they were back in the day. The British going to war over their spicy milk water, and the Americans nowadays going to war after their devil's lettuce. It's all the same shit. Man, I really don't know who to play as. Playing as like a Western European colonizer is pretty fun and all, but I feel like I've done it enough now. If only there was a country that wasn't in Europe but had these same imperialistic tendencies and westernization. Oh wait, yeah! Sweden! I'm just kidding with you there. Nobody in their right mind wants to play as Sweden. They want to play as Nippon! Ah, Japan, famous for many a thing, including their very innate ability to draw cartoon images in a sexualized manner. Of course, apparently there's something about war crimes or something they did, but I know about as much about that as the Japanese government does, so not much. That's racist. Hey guys, welcome to Japan. Haven't quite invented any anti-tentacle bukkake yet, so there's not much to really look at other than our pet horse over here called Samurai, or just Sam for short. So apparently, due to my uncivilized nation status, I'm not able to actually research anything, which is fine with me because who would need a piston steam engine? Not me! Not me and Sam! We don't fucking need it! Sometime later, I just managed to get a war goal on Brunei without taking any infamy, which you may think, oh, that's really good and lucky. But if anything, that's going to be a sign for the rest of the game I'm going to get fucked on. Can't build a piston steam engine, but apparently 16th century British warships are completely fine. Hey, welcome back to Sniping Future Resource Spawns with iSorrowproductions. Brunei will be spawning oil in 50 years. Best get it early! Thankfully, undeveloped third world countries are completely easy to put down in the 19th century. It's not until the 20th when they get AK-47s that they become a bit of a problem. Oh, thank God they didn't know about hiding in bushes and shooting at me from a distance. You know, I could try and spend like 2 minutes trying to find out wherever the hell Lanfang is, but I'm just not going to. You know, this is kind of like when you watch a film and then in the film they say the name of the film in the film. Next up on stealing future resource deposits from the actual world powers, it's me, evading Aki, this time with 21 infamy. Honestly, can't believe I used all my luck on Brunei. Well, you know what they say, the early bird catches the war crime. And as Japan, I got a lot of war crimes to be doing, so we gotta get started pretty early. You know, now I think about it, when I think of anarcho-liberals, I do think of 19th century Prussia. I hope you're ready to watch me stomp on Chinese people for the next 10 minutes of your life, because that's all that's going to be happening. You know, I feel like I might have dabbed on China a little bit too hard and caused a bit of a power vacuum, because, they don't look too good. I'll take it either way. Okay, that I won't take. I was not expecting that. Oh, well, now I guess I'll never know where Lanfang actually was. So, China declared war on me. Not entirely sure what they were thinking there, but as soon as they did, they immediately broke out into hundreds of more rebels. Although, to be fair, if I was living in a nation whose leader claimed to be the brother of Jesus or something, I'd probably be a little pissed off too. Oh man, when I'm done with China, it's gonna look absolutely fucking disgusting. Oh, it's always gotta be the Finns, doesn't it? What are you even good for? I wonder what this button does. Banzai! It's been a little while since I formed Japan, but I don't know if I did it as the shogunate, but I realized that these Chinese provinces I took aren't actually colonial provinces, they are indeed states, which means I am now, I'm just gonna put this, you know, eloquently, real fucking good! And because these provinces are now in a westernized nation, they're actually emigrating to, well, they're emigrating to Colombia. There's 1% Chinese people in Colombia. Anyway, back to stomping on China. Another stomp on China done, and we've got ourselves the famous island of Formosa. Taiwan! You know, there really needs to be more games where you can just build railroads. I can't think of a single game where you can just sit around and just build a railroad. I mean, maybe they could call it like Railroad Tycoon. Sid Meier's Railroad. Oh my god, there's loads of games about railroads. Speaking about railroads, when has a railroad in Manchuria ever gone wrong? Oh man, I bet you guys thought I was joking about that constantly at war with China thing, didn't you? Yeah, I'm sorry, Manchuria. I just really can't be bothered to wait 60 years to finally annex you, so I'm just gonna do it now. Man, my allies really hate me. God. Doesn't China just look really good? Why the hell is the first crisis of the goddamn game between two West African countries? I don't even know who I'm supposed to be supporting. Don't mind me just sailing my navy halfway across the world because the Dutch invaded a West African country that was in my sphere. That's how petty imperialism was in the 19th century, everyone. Also gonna make a quick stop off in Zululand over here to take them over, just so in the future when the film Zulu comes out, it's actually about the Japanese invading the place. You see, sailing halfway across the world to invade the Dutch who are invading a West African country was actually worth it. Bit early for a Russo-Japanese war, but you know what? I'm down. Well, invading Siberia is really, really fun. So much fun. Ah, that really wasn't worth it. You know what is worth it though? The 15th million war with China. Ah, isn't it absolutely disgusting? The socialists may or may not have just overthrown the government. You may all be wondering, iSorrow, why are you fighting the British in Djibouti? It's simple, the British tried to invade Gillette, which is in my sphere, so we're losing hundreds of thousands of men every month fighting over it. Apparently the Danish are also in the war. Not entirely sure how they managed to get over here though. Now again, you might be wondering, why are you now at war with Russia? Well, it's simple. We're fighting a great war. A great war over whether or not Poland should be free, and the only person on my side is Austria. Against quite a few people. Guess that's why they call it a great war, because this sure is great. It's really great. Yeah, could be worse though. Could be Austria right now. Well, in the middle of my Great War, I got overthrown by the communists. But more importantly, there's a whole French army stuck on Zanzibar. Well, sorry women, but apparently the communists don't want you to vote. So, you know, to the kitchen apparently. Oh, it's that you beat Russia's army pretty easy, but now you get the DLC $5.99 extra content pack where you now get to also defeat their rebels. Oh, Britain actually wants to capitulate, but they won't release Poland, so this was literally all for nothing. Well, guess I can deal with all these rebel provinces in my country now, I suppose. Well, if you thought Austria looks pretty bad, I've got some good news for you everyone, because we loved the First World War so much we've gone ahead and had a second one. Yeah! I'm not invited this time though. Well, you know, while everyone else is fighting a good old Great War, I'm just still eating up more of China. Kinda looking better though. Oh god damn it. They figured out they can shoot me. I don't know why this happened, but Tartarstan's a thing. They're my only ally. Tartarstan. You know, I think all of that stomping on Russia wasn't good for me, because now Mexico's a great power and they're invading British India. So I've created monsters. Oh yeah, me too, Greece. Literally, me too. Ah, well, would you look at that? Poland got free after all, and it's only because I backed them when everyone else was busy at war. Well, tried to fight it, but no can do. Apparently, I'm just destined to go fascist. That guy kind of looks like Mussolini. Whoopsie daisy. It's just like real life. That French army's still on Zanzibar, by the way. Well, my only faithful ally, Austria, has betrayed me, and they've invaded my only other ally, Poland. So, I'm gonna have to invade the Soviet Union to get to them. Yeah, at this point, Russia is just a train station for me to get to where I want to be, which is currently saving Poland's ass. Well, would you look at that? Now all of Russia's little friends aren't their friends anymore. Oh, God. Well, time for World War III over Tatarstan. Well, this isn't gonna be fun. Russia? Are you feeling okay? I'm having to D-Day invade Italy to save this fucking war. The Japanese are D-Day invading Italy. My game just crashed. Well, Well, I guess we'll never know what really happened at the end of World War III. Did Japan manage to pull it back for the Allies or the Axis? Because I'm technically fascist, but so were the Russians, and they were on the other side, and the Germans weren't even unified. It was a really weird game, now I come to think about. Oh, fuck! I didn't get to invade the rest of China!